If the Houston Rockets are fully healthy, they clearly have NBA champion upside because they just have way too many different ways they can score the ball and so many guys that create mismatch opportunities. So for example, take a look at this play here. You're going to see KD set this off ball away screen for Alpe, right? Getting downhill. Now, all we're trying to do here is create a switch by this defense, because if they don't switch, KD's going to leak into a wide open three. So you force the defense's hand, boom, now you get this opportunity. Now, we understand as basketball fans that this situation right here is a clear and easy mismatch. So what do the Rockets do? They clear out. They get everybody away from Alpe besides Kevin Durant. KD's going to play the top side because at the end of the day, they're going to do one of two things. They're either going to blitz, fire from the top side, or they're going to double from the backside. Now, we're just reading what they do. Alpe reads it. He's going to start to dribble. He guesses he's got to overcommit. We quick spray it out to KD, who then gets a wide open three. Now, Alpe is generationally important to this basketball team. We saw them go, 1-3 when he was out, when he was missing some games. They lost a couple, and then he comes back. They start to win again. I think this is going to be a great year for the Houston Rockets. We're going to dive into some film. Let me know what you guys think, but let's dive in. Look at this duo. Another really good play here from Alpe and KD. We set a quick screen. You're seeing Alpe roll to the basket off the screen. They double team, creates a blender as we roll to the basket. You get a pocket pass from the front foot here to the front foot here. We get the ball out early. What that does is create rotation from the defense. Boom. There's your pocket pass. Now Alpe, as he's rolling to the basket, is going to create some sort of rotation. Now it's either going to come from here, which most likely it doesn't. What usually happens would be this guy rotates, and then this guy's got to either play that front side of Amen Thompson, that low post dunker spot, or he's got to stick to the corner. He's got to make a tough decision. So as Alpe gets the ball, he turns, he sees this big man take a step up. He doesn't allow Herter to get time to go get in front of Amen, and we throw that thing up, and Amen throws it down for an easy dunk. Again, great play. Here we go again, in transition. This time, we have Alpe be the last guy up the floor. That way we can utilize Steven Adams as a push the floor screener in some sort of aspect, right? So as he gets in the way of Vucevic, we're already going to create some sort of rotation because their last defender is back, way in the back, right? He's way back there, right? So as we're bringing the ball up here, we're creating some sort of rotation. Is it going to come from here? Probably not, because it's Kevin Durant. Is it going to come from the low post? And this is probably the biggest defender we have? Probably, right? So what does Alpe do? He drives into the lane. He looks up at the basket to force this guy to be like, okay, he's probably going to go for the shot here. So we kind of makes him rotate or loses sight of the guy he's supposed to be guarding. Quick spray out, quick trigger three. That's why Reed Shepherd is so important to this team. And there you go. Once again, another easy bucket for Houston because of Alpe's ability to read the floor. Now, really quickly, guys, do me a big favor. Hit the like button. Let's see when we get over 400 likes. If you want more Houston Rocket breakdowns, also subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications, and comment down below your thoughts. Here's another one. We get a clear and easy mismatch with Alpe on Kevin Herter. Everybody in the world knows you're probably going to get some sort of fire. A fire is a blitz from the top side or a double team from the top side. So what does that mean for us? If they blitz here, we get an open shooter in Jabari Smith. But Alpe does a really good job waiting for overcommitments. Look at him get into the paint, force this guy to open up his hips to the inside the floor, and then boom, quick outlet pass, quick trigger three, wide open three, no good, right? But all I care about is getting these open looks for open shooters. But even still, on top of that, look at Alpe gets the rebound, immediately looks to where he can attack this defense, and boom, finds Amen Thompson for an and one sound dumb. At least should have been an and one dunk there for Amen Thompson. Beautiful job by Alpe. Not only one good pass, but two good passes. Leads to two open shots. And obviously an offensive rebound and a dunk as well, man. You gotta love this dude. The NBA season is in full swing, which means we all have a chance to over 1,000x our money during this year's NBA season. Now, before I get into my picks for tonight, I do want to show you a big offer that they're giving right now. If you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match up to $100, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 to use on the sleeper app. If you put in 50, they're going to give you 50, right? It is an absolute cheat code. But what I am putting in for tonight is Giannis over 30 points. They're taking on Cleveland. He usually has really good games versus Cleveland. I think he is going to have a big night tonight. Probably will get to the free throw line a ton. I also like Evan Mobley to have a little bit more assists because they have Giannis guarding him majority of the time. He likes to kick out, draw double teams in certain areas of the floor. And I think he's going to have a lot of assist opportunities. We also can look at Khalil Ware versus the Knicks. I think he's going to have 10 or more points in this game. And this is 20 to win 70. You guys can obviously put more, put less, whatever you guys want. And again, use promo code DUBS. You'll get a $100 match deposit on your first deposit, depending on how much you put in. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in over 25 states, so check out Sleeper today. Alpy also does a really good job understanding when and when not to push in transition at your fastest, right? And what that means is once you get the ball, turn, look, get the ball up. Nikola Jokic does it all the time. When do you do that? Well, it's when someone's behind you, right? If you have a guy behind you, that means we have a 5-on-4 opportunity, but you can only really take advantage of that if we get the ball up quick enough, right? So Alpy turns, he looks, boom, fires a dart across the court, finds JD Davidson, who gets a nice easy finish at the basket for this offense in transition. Another good job by Alpy, man. He just doesn't disappoint. And then this will be the final one we break down in terms of Alpy's ability to really just manipulate a defense. As he's bringing the ball up here, you're going to see him look at the weak side low post corner because that's where Amen Thompson is, right? So as they start to overload the top side of the floor for whatever reason, watch what he's able to do. He's going to fake the pass. He's going to make Buzelis actually take a step back down in this direction to play this passing lane, and it kind of opens up JD Davidson wide open, right? You see him take a step back into the paint and not a step towards JD Davidson, wide open, another open opportunity, and another drain shot here for the Houston Rockets. I am amazed with what Alpy and this Rockets team are doing. Last night they won 119 to 113 against the Chicago Bulls, but I do believe that Alpy's ability to really manipulate a defense allows them to be unbelievably dynamic and unpredictable at times, and I think that is a key to winning a championship, as well as having multiple guys that can manipulate or create mismatches within the defense you're going up against, and I believe this team has that. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Look at Vucevic like, dude, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, how is he wide open? Yeah, that's how it be when you're playing Alpy.